What is up, guys, and welcome back to another video. And this is the first video I am uploading within a week of me having school. Usually I just wait till the weekend, which is Thursday night, but I was like, you know what, I'm gonna just make a video because why not, because the class was canceled, so tomorrow is going to be a little easier. Anyways, let's get into my predictions for No Mercy, which I do think is going to be one of the better pay-per-views of the year and possibly a classic that we're gonna remember for years to come. Let's get straight on the card with the first match, and no, there are no pre-shows currently. They're probably gonna add like the Cruiserweights or something, I don't know, maybe, but currently there are none. So the first match we have is The Miz versus Jason Jordan for the IC title, and oh my god, what a shame. The Miz is literally one of the hottest acts on Raw and in WWE in general, and they're just gonna throw Jason Jordan in there, who clearly isn't getting over. He's not working, his gimmick isn't working. I saw on Twitter someone, I think it was PWM, he was like, oh, they should just give Jason Jordan the Kurt Angle gimmick, when even though the crowd hated him, he was still one of those heels who were like, who's loving it and pretending, not pretending, I can't even explain it. You had to watch Kurt Angle back then. It was like 2001 when he knew he was getting booed, but he was still loving it. I don't know, but that would work with Jason Jordan, especially since making it something more than just what any other wrestler does. They just turn into garbage. The Miz holds it and treats it like a top world championship, and that's what you need. It is not the title that makes the man, it is the man that making he will make the title less prestigious, is what I'm trying to say. After that, we have the women's title match, which is going to be Alexa Bliss versus Sasha Banks versus the returning Bayley, which was kind of a shocker, not that great though, versus Nia Jax. And oh my god, this is a hot mess. What are they doing to the women's division? Just because you're adding women into a title match does not mean that you're making the division better. You're not making everyone else better. No, if anything, this is worse, because it just shows you have nothing to do with everyone. You could have literally gone with Alexa Bliss versus Sasha Banks, maybe a rematch. You could have done Alexa Bliss versus Emma, new up-and-comer, with Dana Brooke. You could have done Alexa Bliss versus Nia Jax, and then have a second storyline with the women, such as Sasha Banks versus Emma. We still haven't seen that. You could create a new storyline, show that you actually care, but this is just pure laziness, and we all know Emma is just in the ring to take the pin. And guys, I'm gonna predict Nia Jax to win this match, because let me explain why. They obviously want Asuka to look like a complete monster. She's gonna debut and defeat Nia Jax. I see it happening, and no one's gonna be able to defeat Asuka for 2 weeks, because you know they're gonna ruin her instead of making her have a good long reign, because she is undefeated for over a year now, 523 days or something like that. But you know Vince McMahon, he's just gonna be like, all right, let's end her streak now on Raw to like Emma or something. But no, I would actually be fine with Emma winning it if you build it up. Remember Emma versus Asuka from, I think, NXT London? That was amazing. Clearly, you have the talent. Start using it. God damn. Then we have Neville versus Enzo Amore for the Cruiserweight Championship, and this could be the pre-show, to be honest with you guys, but we all know Neville's gonna win. There's no way Enzo Amore, especially with all the heat he has. Yes, I do think that heat is real because he is in the Cruiserweight division now. I think Neville is just gonna clearly dominate him, and it's gonna be pretty funny to see, actually. Neville's just gonna do all his offense, maybe get 3-4 moves hit from Enzo Amore, and that's gonna be pretty much the entire match. But I do like that Enzo Amore went down to 205 Live. It did bring some new mysterious side to 205 Live. Makes you want to watch more. I like it, and I did like the Fashion Police that were at 205 Live too. That was pretty cool. I like all these people fighting each other, like from the main roster to 205 Live. They are no longer in their own division, and they can't touch anyone else for some strange reason. Hopefully that happens more. I would love to see Neville versus Seth Rollins. That would be pretty dope, but we all know Neville has to retain the title. He's too good. After that, we have Finn Balor versus Bray Wyatt in a singles match, which they are like promoted as a face-to-face, which doesn't really make sense, because like, I don't want this feud to continue, and I feel like Bray Wyatt is going to win this, and this feud is going to continue because of a 50-50 booking. We had the Demon defeating Bray Wyatt, and then Bray Wyatt says, "It's not fair that you were the Demon. It's just face paint, my dude. It's just face paint." But now they're going to face without any face paint, and Finn Balor is not going to be the Demon, and that's pretty stupid if Finn Balor loses, because like, what? I don't know. This whole feud has been a mess. This whole feud has been pointless. A lot of people don't want to watch it. This is like one of the only things I don't really like about Raw. Like, the match was pretty cool at SummerSlam, but you should have kept it there. I did hear rumors that Bray Wyatt was supposed to feud with Samoa Joe, which could have been cool, but Samoa Joe got injured. So then they decided to keep this feud going. No, please end it at this pay-per-view. I couldn't care less even if Bray Wyatt won and they just ended it like that. Obviously, Finn Balor needs like the momentum because he should get a rematch anytime soon. He's been waiting for over a year now. I don't know what they're doing, but bottom line, I do think Bray Wyatt is going to pick up the victory here, and we're going to see this feud continue on for another month. God damn, I don't want to see that. Next up, we have Dean Ambrose and Seth Rollins versus Cesaro and Sheamus in a tag team match for the Raw Tag Team Championships. I don't have a problem with this, but one problem, actually I do have a problem, but it's a minor problem. Where are the Hardy Boys? They are currently second in selling merchandise. If you want to make WWE, if you want to make money, you need to feature the Hardy Boys, who are like the hottest acts right now. Make them broken, I don't know, bro, but you can't leave them off pay-per-views after pay-per-views. That's insane. I would have made this a triple threat tag team title match, maybe even a oh goddamn, maybe even in a TLC or ladder match. That would have been pretty dope. But oh, what the guys, I'm dying over here. Corn is going to kill me. Back to what I was saying. This match is for sure going to be awesome because Cesaro and Sheamus are great. Dean Ambrose and Seth Rollins are great. We already know we're going to see a classic here. It is going to be one of the better matches at this pay-per-view. And Dean Ambrose and Seth Rollins will be retaining because I do see them feuding with oh my god, I forgot their names. This is not good. Scott Dawson. What Scott Dawson and oh my, what it. The Revival. I got the name, guys. It took me a while. I don't know why, because obviously they have been on TV because they've been injured, two of them, like separately at separate times, which is very bad luck. But I do see that feud happening with them winning it off of Dean Ambrose and Seth Rollins, which will make them feel like a bigger deal on the main roster because their run hasn't been the best, and that is due to injuries. And that's going to be the beginning of the Seth Rollins versus Dean Ambrose feud, hopefully where Dean Ambrose turns heel. But yeah, I could be wrong. All I'm saying is Dean Ambrose and Seth Rollins are winning, and Cesaro and Sheamus have no chance because I'm pretty sure Sheamus has to film a movie soon, so I don't see that happening either. Now we have the second to last match, which should be the main event of WrestleMania. John Cena versus Roman Reigns, and this feud has been pretty good in the beginning. It reached a peak after 2 weeks though, and it just went downhill. Like, I didn't really care for the last week, but they could have done a lot more. Like, if this was a build-up for WrestleMania, I don't think this should be the main event, or I don't think this should be a match here. It's not going to be the main event. I don't think so. It's, why? Come on, John Cena, I know he has to leave for movies, but I'd rather save them and wait till, like, next year to watch John Cena versus Roman Reigns, or at least SummerSlam, or at least the next WrestleMania 35. I don't know, man. But you can't complain. They gave it to you. I can't take it. I can't take it back. I'd rather not have it here, but since this is the only time we can have it, I'm gonna be excited for it. The build-up has been pretty fun. John Cena and Roman Reigns have been taking a lot of shots at each other, which, goddamn, bro, they're savages towards each other. It is scripted, but it's done to make it look like it's not scripted. I at first was like, yo, that's crazy. Some of the things weren't scripted, like John Cena making fun of Roman Reigns not knowing how to do a promo, like he forgot his lines. That was hilarious. But we all know who's going to win this match. In the end, it's going to be Roman Reigns and then John Cena. I don't like that. John Cena can't keep losing. He just comes back to lose to every... I mean, he beat Baron Corbin because Baron Corbin was being buried during that time. But John Cena keeps coming back to lose. And I think I would have John Cena win here, and that would cause... This is what I would do. All right, I obviously think that Roman Reigns is going to win, but what I would do is have John Cena beat him, and then John Cena say, yeah, I'm still the top dog. You're nothing, man. I want to use a different word besides man, but I don't want YouTube to demonetize me. So Roman Reigns would keep... He's on a losing streak. Remember that on pay-per-views. This guy just loses. So then that would fuel him into, like, being somewhat more of a badass. I know we're never going to get a heel type character, but he realizes he keeps losing, so he realizes, you know what, I need to play kind of dirty and be a tweener. That's what I would personally do, but that's not happening, so Roman Reigns is gonna win, LOL. And we have the main event, which I'm super duper excited for, and also this could have been the main event of WrestleMania as well. What are they doing giving these matches at No Mercy? Doesn't make sense to me, but I'm still happy, I'm still hyped. Brock Lesnar versus Braun Strowman in a Universal title match. Oh my god, yo, bro. They need to give this title to Braun Strowman here. This man is literally fingertips away from being a super mega star. Oh my, they never had this guy in a while. This is the man. The crowd, first of all, loves him, which is surprising because he's supposed to be a heel, but we love the man, number one. Number two, he's a freak of nature. I think that's the phrase for it. He's so athletic, this man could do anything. Number four, I think I'm on 3 or 4, whatever. Whatever. He has been doing a great job at being, they've done a great job at booking him, to be honest with you guys. He is protected. He looks strong. He looks like he's actually going to take down the beast. And oh my god, this man would benefit so much. Like, obviously, I think, obviously, they're going to go with Lesnar retaining, which would be such a mistake. Oh my god. Yo, they really want Brock Lesnar to win, but they want to protect Braun Strowman. You can't do that. God, if it ends in a DQ, that'll be even worse. You already know I'm going to be on Twitter complaining. But I would really go with Braun Strowman winning the title and seeing how his reign goes from here on, because Brock Lesnar isn't scheduled to be on the pay-per-view or on Raw until Royal Rumble weekend or Royal Rumble build-up, whatever. I would personally give it to Braun, then Brock Lesnar leaves. He leaves for 4 months because that's how, that right there is a story. That shows that Braun Strowman's such a beast. He took the beast out. He's such a monster. He took the beast out for 4 months. So boom, that's the story. Lesnar returns. He wants his rematch. And then if you really want to give it back to him because you want Roman Reigns versus Brock Lesnar at WrestleMania, then you could do that. But, man, they're just gonna mess this up. I can tell already. Anyways, let me know your comments or your ideas or your predictions, should I say, in the comments below. As always, thanks for watching. I hope you all enjoyed. If you did, do not forget to leave a like and subscribe for more. Make sure to follow me on Twitter at Pllana, and I'll see you all later.